It's an old manufacturing facility. They used to make whiteboards here. You can see evidence of like white, and the numbers listed there, like for lots and batches and things. Pretty cool. So I switched to the inside to show you a little pan around, and then now back out on the road, continuing driving down the road. This facility goes on and on forever. I think it's 300,000 or 400,000 square foot facility. Michael Kluwer up in Harrison, Arkansas, bought this property. I think it may have been abandoned for a few years, and he's buying other properties in the area. He's got a pretty successful business where they, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's some kind of wholesale buy and resell, maybe like Amazon returns kind of thing. And they've recently started a manufacturing business and invested in some equipment. Some of the equipment is brand new, and then there's used pieces of equipment like this older fiber laser tube laser that he bought, I think, at auction. And you're just kind of panning around. This is some old powder coat line stuff that he also bought at auction that he's recommissioning and getting up and running. And then you got this brand new, probably over $1 million, 12 kilowatt Mitsubishi with automation. Here's a look at the automation cell, auto loader for various materials. And there's the press brake they got from me, and an older Yangley press brake. And then the Mitsubishi auto tool changer, super cool machine. Did I trip it? So when you load a drawing into this machine, it will automatically determine the best tooling to use and then go fetch the tooling out of the tool library over there and then go set it up in the machine, and then all you really have to do is make the part. Now, is this machine perfect? Does it make perfect parts? No. It's a press brake. It needs correction. It needs refinement. Just like all press brakes, if you're using quality materials, you'll get great results. If you're using a lot of hot rolled, different batches of materials, you'll probably get a degree or two of variability here and there. The same thing with the brakes I sell. Those were a couple little brackets I asked him to make because the machine got some damage in shipping. And so now we're over on the machine that I sold them, which is a 13-foot, 330-ton machine. And we're just bending a little bit of half-inch plate right here. That's a half-second dwell time. So pretty cool little area set up with the Mitsubishi ATC with the auto tool loader that you saw earlier. And then here's a little bit of an older Yangley import brake that they bought at an auction for a cheap price. And then the 13-foot, 330-ton monster beast machine that we just recently sold them and got up and running. So here's a little drop they had that was just a bad cut off their laser laying around, so we used it. This is 5/8 plate, and I don't remember. I think this was taking about 45 tons or something in that range, 40 tons, in a 4-inch die. So a little bit of a small die to be shoving that in there, but check this out. 90.3 degrees on the first hit with no correction. So real easy to get that dialed in and perfected at 90. A lot of people always ask, you know, how thick can I bend, how wide and all that. So with 330 tons, you basically can, you know, in standard types of dies, you can bend 13 foot of 3/8, about 10 feet of 1/2 inch, and about 8 feet of 3/4 inch, and then 1 inch at about 3 or 4 feet. So while I'm showing you a little video footage of importing and setting up a 3D drawing in this machine, big thanks to Matt for always helping me, you know, with these kind of projects. Always good to have him alongside. And of course, thanks to Michael Kluwer and Kale and Trevor and all the guys up in Harrison, Arkansas. By the way, if you've never been to Northwest Arkansas, I've been up there many, many times over the years. Just a beautiful place to go. And of course, if you're in that general area and need some powder coating, you know, production cutting, man, these guys have the machines to do it, and they're just kind of getting up and going. So they have a tremendous amount of capacity, can respond. And so anything you need, go check them out. And here's a little info for you to contact them if you need to.